Hi, everybody. Welcome to Family Reunion 2025. I'm Cynthia Lee, president.
Wait. That was a very weak woo. Can we do that one more time?
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
now you guys see why they sat over here. You got to work on this energy. All right.
I'm Cynthia Lee, president of KW Commercial, joined by
Alicia Shepard, vice president of KW Commercial.
So
we both are MAPS coaches.
And we are both MAPS coaches, exactly. And we're going to talk to you today about the 3 ways to earn in commercial real estate. Now, just a show of hands, who in here already does commercial transactions, okay? Actually transact, okay. Who has referred a commercial transaction and been paid on it? Love that. Awesome. Okay. This is an opportunity for everybody to earn in commercial real estate. It doesn't matter if you know a little bit or nothing or a lot about commercial real estate. Now's the time.
Well, let's talk about why now is the time, right? When we look out in the real estate market today, and commercial real estate over the next 2 years, let's just even focus on 2025. In 2025 alone, more than $1 trillion of commercial real estate debt is coming due, which means $1 trillion worth of debt is going to need to either refinance, and we don't know what the lending market looks like, or those owners might look up and say, I can't afford that refinance. I'm going to need to be a seller. Which means it's an incredibly opportunistic time to be working in the commercial space. And that doesn't mean you have to go learn how to be a commercial real estate broker or agent yourself, but it does mean you want to think about how do I turn on the revenue that meets my business and the life by design that I want, the way that I want to receive it. We're going to show you the 3 ways you do that today.
And the easiest way, if you don't want to learn commercial real estate, is obviously to refer it. But the question we get asked a lot is like, well, we don't even know where to start. Like, what do we say? I'm going to give you the secret, okay? It's super simple. Anytime you're meeting with a prospect, a client, whoever it is, you just have to ask them, hey, by the way, how's business? That opens up the conversation for them to tell you what they do, okay? And they don't have to necessarily be the decision maker. I know for me, I've received quite a few referrals from residential agents who have sent me the executive assistant to the decision maker, right? So you have kind of a wolf in the hen house, so to speak. So it's a super, super simple question, but the problem with that we've found, at least with a lot of residential agents, is they don't make it a habit. They don't put it in their normal everyday rhetoric to ask that question to the people that they're talking to. So you could be lead generating right now, making a lot of money in referral business and not even know it. It's so simple.
And you just add that one question. I mean, I don't know about you. I'm taking Bold in April. Anyone else getting in Bold in April? Okay, so we're going to go sign up for Bold in April. Everyone's going to go take it. It's going to be great. But they have us lead generate in that process so that we grow our businesses.
And the question that we also get asked, so usually the follow-up question is, okay, so I'm asking how's business? I'm getting commercial leads, but we don't have anybody in our market center who does commercial. Do we have anybody in the audience who has that problem? Like you're thinking, I don't even know who to refer the business to. Do not let it leak out of the market center. What we are telling everybody is reach out to one of us.
That's right.
We know pretty much all of our agents in KW Commercial, all 2,000 of them across the country, and we can usually say, okay, here's who you're going to talk to. They don't have to necessarily be right there in your local market. It could be somebody in that county or just in the region. In commercial real estate, you can usually transact out of state. I know I manage portfolios all over the country. You don't have to necessarily be in that local market. We will find you somebody to take that business.
Well, and we'll find you the right specialist to meet the client for the specific need that they have. And that sometimes is more valuable than just having the person in the office next to you. Because a true specialist in the commercial space, which we'll talk about in a second, is going to be massively empowering for you actually collecting on that referral. Yeah.
Excellent. So we got that one? That's the first one. How many more do we have left? 2, just making sure you're paying attention, okay. So the second way to earn, now how many of you in here are on a team or have a team? Wow, love that, okay. Do you have a commercial division if you're a residential team, do you have a commercial division within that team?
So someone's figured it out. I want you to think about it almost like a market center. If your business was a real estate business, which by the way it is, and you were going to set it up with the same division practice that we see in market centers with luxury land commercial, you can do that inside your real estate business. What it doesn't look like is saying, I sell everything to everyone, or I do all things because my license says that I can do all things, but actually that's not 100% true if I'm a NAR member, because I'm gonna follow the rules and make sure that I'm doing what I fiduciarily can do for my clients. And I'm gonna make sure that I'm not going at it in an entrepreneurial spirit. I'm gonna get purposeful and actually build a commercial division in my business. We have some really successful members inside KW Commercial that have done just that. Maybe they had a thriving residential business, but all this commercial business was coming at them, and they saw that the balance of referral was getting too heavy, and they did want to learn commercial. So they learned how to replace themselves in the business as a residential agent and move into the commercial silo, or in some cases, they hire the commercial agent to be on their team as a specific division inside their company. And when you set up those barriers and those guide rails, now you can really perform like a firm. You can go out and have an extremely professional appearance with a full shop operation that you can serve your clients with.
100%. So far, the first two ways, these are what creating additional revenue streams, okay? So we never want to have all of our eggs in one basket. And Gary always says you've got to create wealth by having multiple revenue streams. So the first way, you got that referral business. That can be an additional line on your P&L, okay? Now you can build a commercial division within the team. And the third one,
can we pause on the referral? Because we missed an important opportunity. Yes. Have you ever paid out a referral as a commercial agent that was 5 figures?
Yes.
Absolutely. Commercial agents, if you paid out 5-figure referral fees, just hand up if you have. 6-figure? We've had a few that have given out 6-figure checks. John Merrill back there gave out one last year. So when you're thinking like, well, I mean, a referral, that's not going to be that big. These can be very large referral checks that can change your year. So it's worth asking that question.
It's worth asking the question.
Don't think of it as like that little option over here. It's a big option.
And especially in residential, when you think leasing, you think, it's $250. Not in commercial real estate. I specialize in leasing, and I make a lot of money in commercial leasing because it's calculated completely differently, okay? So just keep that in mind. Don't shy away. If you have a client who says, oh, well, I need to move office spaces and get another lease, leasing is a massive business. So that's that one. Okay, the third step, the third way, so what do we have? First way is refer. Second way is build a commercial division within your residential team. And the third way is to just join us. Who wants to join us?
It looks like being a full-time commercial practitioner, becoming specialized in the space, making sure that you're knowledgeable and that you understand what it actually means to run a commercial real estate business, what it means to be a commercial real estate practitioner, and to serve our clients with the expertise and knowledge that we need. And inside KW Commercial, we've built the full foundation you need to do that at whatever level you want your career to take you.
Yeah, here's the deal. Nobody else, and I can say this with confidence, no other company in the world has now the educational platform, the mentorship platform, all the tools, resources, support, training, you name it, that we here at KW Commercial have. We are the only ones. So if you know nothing about commercial real estate, we can take you in within 80 hours. Right, Alicia? 80 hours.
An 80-hour baseline curriculum.
80 hours. We can give you that foundational knowledge that you need to go build a profitable commercial business. So it's amazing that you can do that now.
Well, some of the things you'd want to know before taking that option. Commercial does have a longer runway to get started. And sometimes people will tell you that's why you don't want to go do it. If you're ready financially for it, it's why you do exactly why you should go do it. Take the bet on yourself and get into the space. So it might take you a year to get fully into production and feel full revenue flowing into your business. What that might mean is don't flip a switch and just kill your residential business and go right. You want to get with a coach or a mentor and have someone guide you through how to set up that process if that's the change you're going to make. But notice I didn't say kind of dibble dabble between both. What we've learned over time is when an agent does that and tries to just play in both spaces, the systems in your business are different. The database you're working is different. The knowledge and expertise you need is different. The software subscriptions, tools, and resources you need are different. So you end up actually having to run 2 full-fledged businesses with 2 full-fledged expense accounts. And that's probably not why most of us are actually trying to do both. It's a scarcity mindset that we feel like I don't want to have to let go of a deal, or I don't want to miss out on saying yes to this. And so I'm going to say yes, even when maybe it should be a no. And so really think through of these three options. Which one are you financially ready to meet? Which one is your business ready to meet? And if you have questions about it, or you just want to sit and think about this, we would love to meet with you this week and go through that conversation together.
We will be at the booth. There is a KW commercial booth directly that direction. We would love to meet with you. And we do have our commercial regional ambassadors and other volunteers working at that booth. So there will be somebody there at all times ready to answer your questions.
And we have a full curriculum of commercial content this family reunion for you guys. So we hope to see you in the room.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.